the next presentation. It's a presentation by Mrs. Patiyal. She is a second-year PhD student, also in India, but not at the same place. She is working at the Agricultural and Forestry University of Solan in India. And she is going to present us research on the development of natural plant-based photostabilizer as coatings for the wood surface.
Okay, a very good evening to one and all present here, all the chair members. It's been an honor and a very, very warm and warm World Wood Day as well as World Forestry Day. I am a graduate in forestry, so very close to forests, and I'm a postgraduate in wood science and technology, very close to wood. So both are interlinked and both are just one thing. So I'm really thrilled to present something which I had studied. It's not my current research, but it's something I really want to work on in future. And it was the idea or the idea of this concept came from the industry. I have worked with industry for a year, and they called me and for some of my colleagues and friends that we have this problem going on in the industry that the wood is getting decolorized with time. So I did some research, I found out some papers, and I got to know that yes, people are working on it, and there are some eco-friendly solutions which are available. So that's what I'm going to discuss here. So a very good evening once again. I'm going to start my presentation. Let's start with introduction. That is, wood is a renewable natural material that has been used for centuries in various applications, mostly in furniture and in building construction. Wood is adorned with excellent properties which are highly desirable, such as attractive appearance, good strength, low density, and good insulating properties. So wood is literally good. Main constituents of wood include cellulose, hemicellulose, and lignin. And keeping aside cellulose and hemicellulose, I will be talking about lignin, which is the main component responsible for photodegradation of the wood. Since lignin is composed of aromatic alcohols, as written here, like p-comeryl, coniferyl, and cinepial alcohols, they are UV susceptible. So they degrade with time and cause discoloration. And the discoloration does not mean the wood will go light or it will go dark. It depends on the quality and quantity of these alcohols present in the wood. With the move to value-added products and the demand for high quality of wood products from wood-based industries, discoloration of the wooden surface has become a major and important economic problem of wood-based industries. In order to overcome or deal with the stated problem, the wood-based industries use various kinds of organic synthetic protective coatings which are bioaccumulative in nature as well as toxic to the living beings. Discoloration of wooden surface is a result of the breakdown of lignin, leading to the formation of colored hydrophilic byproducts by the action of the UV rays, which are washed with the rains. The industrial solution to the said problem, like till now or whatever is going on, is the use of toxic organic synthetic photostabilizers. The problem with these photostabilizers is their toxicity to the environment and their less effectivity. Moreover, this problem of discoloration of the wooden surface has resulted in huge economic impact on the wood-based industries due to customer complaints and the return of the products from the market. Now, these are general photostabilizers which are available in the market. Like type 1 is the pigments, type 2 is the phenolic and non-phenolic compounds, and type 3 is HALS, that is hindered amine light stabilizers. Now, pigments include titanium oxide, zinc oxide, iron oxide, chromium oxide. These are all fixatives. Role hai UV screeners and absorbers. They will screen the UV rays as well as they will absorb them. The second, phenolic and non-phenolic UV absorbers are like hydroxyphenyl benzoate, hydroxyphenyl benzotriazoles. Now, their role is UV, they absorb the UV rays. Now, mostly which are being used is the hindered amine light stabilizers. They are derivatives of tetramethyl piperidine, and their role is a radical scavenger quencher. Now, mostly these are being used. Like recently, what studies have concluded that HALs work quite effectively as compared to the above pigments, but they are all bioaccumulative in nature and they are harming the environment. So the hazards that we are dealing with is that most of the photostabilizers described above are bioaccumulative, pseudo-persistent, and toxic. They can stay in the environment for a long period of time and threatening the wildlife in the area as they can lead to biomagnification of these compounds. Therefore, photostabilizers available in the market are potential threat to the environment. Now I'll be coming to my area of research and my area of interest, that is natural plant-based products that we can use as potential sources of photostabilizers. Recently published studies have reported the beneficial effects of plant-derived antioxidant compounds, especially carotenoids and flavonoids, in sunscreens because they protect against sun damage. Compounds with aromatic rings can absorb UV rays, especially UVA and UVB at a wavelength range of 200 to 400 nanometers. Therefore, phenolic compounds such as flavonoids may be used as sun filters. Flavonoids are the most studied class of compounds with sun protectant properties. They are a class of polyphenolic compound synthesized by plants by the phenylpropanide metabolic pathway and have been the subject of considerable scientific and therapeutic interest. Quercetin and rutin are the most widely studied flavonoids. Since 1990, several therapeutic properties of flavonoids, mainly quercetin, which is the main flavonoid present in human diet, have been studied. Now, these are few of the non-flavonoid compounds like vanillic acid, chlorogenic acid, caffeic acid. These are all present in the plants and they can be extracted and they can be used and tested for photostabilization. The next, these are like one you can see here, quercetin, Saccharomyces rutin. They are most studied and they have been proven to absorb UV rays and delay the degradation of the cells, not only in humans but yes, of course, in wood as well. Potential plants for development of photostabilizers. Now there are a number of plants which are known for anti-UV properties like basil, algae, coffee, lantana, ageratum, turmeric. These are just a few, and there are so many which can be exploited, which can be used, extracted for to be used as natural photostabilizers. These plants can be extracted by hot method extraction techniques, cold water extraction, supercritical fluid extraction, sonication, microwave assisted extraction. Now, these are the extraction methods which are already available in the market, which can be commercialized. So yes, we have no problem with the technology. We have it. Thermolabile compounds are generally extracted by cold extraction techniques, whereas the thermostable compounds can be extracted by hot extraction methods. Generally, methods that yield high quantities of the secondary metabolites are usually preferred. Sophisticated extraction techniques such as supercritical fluid extraction are preferred when high purity of the concerned compound is required. Now, the methods which can be used for the application of these photostabilizers can be through impregnation. We can use pressure methods, we can use dipping, non-pressure methods. Different methods are available for that, and of course by coating as well. We can prepare coatings of different concentrations which can be tested and which can be further analyzed to what extent these natural photostabilizers are protecting the wooden surface. Now I have included two of the case studies which I found very interesting. One was with this acacia confusa hardwood extract, and which was used as natural photostabilizers, and the results were very promising and positive. It showed that the wood stabilizers and they compared different concentrations against conventional hindered amine light stabilizers like Eversorb 80 and EV80 we call it. And HEAC is a hardwood extract of Acacia confusa at 5% and 10% levels showed better effectiveness as compared to EV80, which is a huge success. If the organic synthetic photostabilizers are not effective enough to protect the wood, we can definitely go for these natural photostabilizers, which are more effective, which are more environment friendly. So this is a very great study, which I think should be commercialized. The fractions of ethyl acetate hardwood extract, butane hardwood extract, and water hardwood extract from Acacia confusa and EV80 were seen. HWE and its ETOAC fraction showed photo protection ability to retard lignin photodegradation. This is one of another case studies which was done using staining of wood veneers with anti-UV property using the natural dye extracted from Delbergia conithensis. So this was used and the results were again very promising. It was the natural dye which was prepared from Delbergia was able to retard the photodegradation of the wood. study conducted showed that anti-UV property using extractives of Dalbergia cochinensis residues without any mordant as natural dye on wood veneer revealed that after UV irradiation treatment, the color rate change, total color difference change, and reflectance curves, variations of anti non-natural dye wood exhibited apparently lesser. It proves that natural plant extracts are potential alternatives of synthetic dye stuffs in the wood dyeing industry to meet cleaner production demand. And we know dyes are responsible for bioaccumulation. These are the dyes are the stuff which are not getting removed from the environment easily. So here, a next solution which can replace the synthetic dyes is these natural dyes which can be extracted from number of plants and wood. So why do we need to go for natural plant extracts? So there are a number of reasons, like they're eco-friendly, they are non-hazardous to humans, sustainable, they are abundantly present, weed control can be done, and they are more effective. What is the future vision of the study? The extracts prepared can be further subfractionated using different solvents based on the polarity of the extracts. Now, what we can do is, like, if we prepare extracts, we can go for subfractionation. We can decide, we can use different solvents. We can extract more precisely what part of that extract is actually responsible for photostabilizing the wood. These subfractions can be further tested for the effectiveness against UV degradation by either impregnating or as a coating, and they can be analyzed on the machines. The fractions can be characterized using spectroscopic techniques, chromatographic techniques such as LCMS, NMR, etc. Like, once we get to know that which fraction is responsible for the most effective action against photo degradation, we can characterize that, and we can see for compounds which are responsible for that stopping of the photo degradation. So it is like this study has a lot of scope in future and can be commercialized on a large scale. The current research gives us a definite hope to achieve the sustainable development goals towards future of a harmonious coexistence. This research opens up the avenues for using invasive plant species such as Lantana camara for productive use on a mass scale. We all know Lantana camara is a huge threat to the environment. It's very invasive in nature, and we all are looking for options to how to curb the invasive growth of the species and how to stop it from invading every area of the land. So this is one of the solutions. Like Lantana camara is known for antifungal properties, and they are known for stopping the UV rays. So why not to use this plant? It can be a very good solution to curb this weed. Wood is a biomaterial and it must be biodegradable at every point of its life. In order to accomplish the said fact, the coatings and the preservatives used to protect the wood must also be biodegradable. Hence, the current research must be commercialized in order to protect the environment and keeping our wood good. Well, thank you so much for your kind attention.
Thank you very much. Thank you for this very energetic and enthusiastic presentation. Are there any questions or comments? No, I can't see. Don't hesitate to raise your hand. No. Well, then I have a question. In India, in the industry, have you already shifted from organic compounds to natural compounds in coatings, or is it still research based facts?
As far as I know, I think we are still researching on that. We have not commercialized it, but yes, we need to, because we are using a lot of inorganic synthetic biopreservatives like CCA still at some places being used, which is hazardous to not only environment, it's for us as well. We are also at a very threatened case in that, like, we are operating with the machines, you're operating with the liquid. It is not good for your hands or for your eyes or for your skin. So definitely we need to boost this research and I think carry it forward on a commercial and mass scale, ma'am.
Okay. So, and what about the regulation? Is the regulation very strict, or is it, and then it will encourage people to go through natural products? The regulation
yes, it will
on biocides?
Yes, yes. I feel, the regulation is strict because I worked with the export houses and nothing goes without check. And they are using whatever they are using is under the regulations. But yes, they are asking for, like, they're asking me also that give us some better options, like give us some, build something. And they want it. and I want to do it. So let's see if in future I'm able to give them something, because it has a great promise. This research has a great promise in future.
Okay, thank you. Arwood Rosen is raising his hand. Say, please do not hesitate to ask a question or comments. We can hear you and see you perfectly. It's a pleasure to see you and hear you.
Thank you. Do you see this process when it becomes commercialized as being used in the commercial sense, or individuals will buy like a can of it to put on the wood? How do you see it being applied?
Okay, that's a very nice question, sir. Thank you so much for the question. I feel that as I already stated, there are a number of extraction methods already commercialized, like supercritical fluid extraction. It is very eco-friendly technique. We are using carbon dioxide at a critical temperature of 33 degrees Celsius to extract the extractive from the plants. So definitely, sir, I see it on a commercial large scale. Big instruments, like, actually we are actually working on that. We are doing it. A lot of sunscreens, lotions, and we are going for Mama Earth, like brands like in India, and they are all organic, plant based, and they are on mass scale. So definitely the technology is there. We just need to shift it from, not shift, we need to share the technology with the wood sector as well. So that's what I believe in, that it can be on a mass scale, definitely, sir. On industrial scale, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you very much. We've got just one tiny question from Professor Stavros, Avramidis. He asked about the yield of extraction of the heartwood extract and ethanol on acacia. So I don't know if you have this in mind, or if you should refer to the publication you've shown us.
Yes. Yes, the yield, I'm not sure because I've forgotten the yield, but definitely I'll get back to it. But yeah, the paper is available online. So yeah, the yields are there, and you can. I'm sorry, I don't remember it right now, and I'm not able to answer to this question. But I hope you can go through the paper and you can find your answer there. Sorry, I'm really sorry. I don't remember it right now.
Yeah, don't worry. Well, thank you for this very precise question. And then please refer to the paper, because we understand it's difficult to remember all these yields and numbers. So thank you ever so much for being with us and presenting this.
Thank you so much.
Say thank you very much.